Got so busy making videos today for the other channel, or not really, well, yeah, making videos, but that's working on these lawnmowers, that I almost forgot to make a video for this channel. As I expected, all the parts arrived today for everything. So I got 4 mowers here, 4 pieces of equipment here, and everything came in except blades for one of the mowers. So the edger got a new blade for that, new belt, and you saw in yesterday's video that I welded it. Came with a spare blade and a new carburetor for the Husqvarna. For the Cub Cadet, we got to do a service on it, so all the parts came in for the service. Although there are some gaskets for the overhead valves, so I'm going to wait on this one until I get that. I also got to weld this tire back on, or this wheel back on. It broke off, so, but I got to get yellow paint for that too, so this one may end up waiting until the weekend. And then I just got this one done. I had to replace the carburetor and do a service on it, so this one's done other than getting it washed. So hopefully I can get the Husqvarna done today, then I'll have 3 pieces of equipment to wash. But then I got to put the pressure washer away again because it's going to freeze. And it's supposed to snow again. I mean, here it is, t-shirt weather, 80 degrees, and tomorrow it's going to snow. It is crazy weather. We got more forest fires going on over there. So the wind is, this is just really odd weather, I think. And so Carolyn's cooking right now, so I thought I'd take a minute and make this video. So not much going on other than there was so much stuff coming off UPS. I had to grab the hand wagon and take it up the hill so we could get it all loaded up while he was standing there handing me stuff. Got a blower, leaf blower coming this weekend, which will be nice because I'd like to test it, you know, when I'm testing it, go ahead and blow the leaves out of the ditches here, and hopefully I can preserve the well this year from getting contaminated from that rushing flooding water from well, when it rains real hard, all that water comes right out of that ditch because it overwhelms the culvert. And you know, I've got a ditch here, I've talked about this a million times, and then I got a mound of dirt behind the ditch, then I got a French drain. Hey, I'm going to interrupt this video real quick and ask you if you can do me a favor. At the end of this video, there'll be an up next box over one of my shoulders. I'd really appreciate it if you click that. It'd take you over to my other channel, and we're going to learn some stuff. I'd really appreciate it. It's been a big help for those that have done it, and we're really close to getting enough watch hours. Thank you. Strangest thing though, the French drain isn't working right. Last year or the year before, I guess it was the year before, I put this pipe in here to divert the water away from the French drain. So the French drain's right over here. But I noticed today it's full of mud. So I'm breaking off the top. It's not the prettiest thing, but I just started whacking it. I might just, I mean, it's got mud all the way through it. I don't know how that's possible. Where'd the mud come from? Why didn't it drain out? I mean, it's a French drain. It should have flowed. So I don't know what happened. I might have to take this pipe out. This might not be working. This might not work. Oh well, what are you gonna do? The French drain's like the last resort anyways. But apparently it is working some because water is flushing enough mud down here. The only thing else I can think of, and I don't know how realistic this is maybe a gopher or something got in here and started putting mud into it. I just don't know where the mud's come from. There is no mud. It's just gravel. So I don't understand it. It's very weird. But I've got to get this cleaned up, make this work. which is kind of a bummer because, you know, with the lawnmower season picking up, you know, all these extra chores kind of get in the way of working on lawnmower. So, but I don't know, I might just take this pipe up. I may not need it. Just use it. I don't know. I might just, well, you know, I could do is just cut the pipe right here. Use that part over here and just let it run off on its own. That might be what I do. That way it saves some time. Well, I'm glad I caught it before the heavy rains. And I guess this weekend we've got to go to shopping and get some more groceries. I need to get some more oil. I need to get that yellow paint, the Cub Cadet paint color, the yellow. So that's, you know, another day that I got to take out of the busy schedule. And I got to get that welded. That's a, you know, I always worry about the welding because I'm not a pro at welding or anything. I'm, you know, it's just a kind of a hobby I started last year. So although I'm really proud of the weld that I did on that little edger that you saw in yesterday's video. For some reason, the weather is just not cooperating this year. It's just so strange. I mean, I can't understand this 80-degree weather and then it turns into snow the next day. It just happened the other day, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago. It was 80 degrees, and the next day I got up at 4:30, and there was at least an inch of snow on the ground. It didn't stick to the concrete, but it did stick to the grass and everything else. It was covered on the porch, and of course, you know, there was that ice layer before that it snowed, I guess. So it was slick. Don't get me wrong, it melted quickly, but huge fluctuations in temperature. I mean, we wake up tomorrow at 62 degrees, and then it's going to be 30-something degrees by the time we go to bed. So temperature is going to drop all day tomorrow. It's going to be cloudy. So I'm not really complaining. It's crazy, and trying to keep up with the firewood. Carolyn is just struggling because of the rain. And you think, okay, you know, today she split some wood, but you know, you can only get so much. And I've talked about this in the past, that we don't want to get overwhelmed with wood coming into the house, getting ready to dry. And of course, it's got to dry. So you bring it into the house and dry, but the drying process happens when you light the wood stove. And if you're not lighting the wood stove every day, it's not drying, so it's just kind of hanging out in the air, all that water. So, and then I got to return this. Now, that is going to start to become a struggle, is picking up and delivering these lawnmowers. This one's a good long ways away, and the only thing I can think of is do it on Saturdays, because so many people are calling and stopping by on weekdays. I don't want to miss anybody coming in. So I'm kind of rushed today. I mean, I really forgot about making a video. I hadn't thought about what I wanted to talk about or anything. So I do apologize to you. I don't know what to exactly talk about. So, but the nice thing is one of the things that I should suggest or talk about is the hose is not freezing. Even though I'm taking in the pressure washer, I don't want to risk the pressure washer freezing and breaking. You know, that's $100, so I don't want to waste another $100 this year. So, but these canisters are not freezing. So I've been leaving them out. We've not had a hard freeze. It's just, you know, like that snow. It was only here for a couple hours. It's really weird weather. But I do need to get everything washed. So it is kind of difficult. Things do freeze. You know, I gotta wait until everything thaws out. And you know, you put things away every night and pick them, you know, pull them back out during the day. It's just a waste of time. Carolyn did laundry today, so got that all caught up before the next freeze. Look, she's got quite a bit of firewood in here. This will last 2 or 3 days, you know, maybe 4. But how many cold days are we going to have? It just doesn't go away. You're warmer for 2 days and then you're cold for 2 days. It's just really strange. The thing is I probably can count on one hand since we've been here how many times it snowed. It has not snowed that much since we've been here for the last 4 years. Or has it been 5? Maybe it's 5 now. And this year it has snowed probably 5 times. So it's just really strange. I don't know what the weather pattern is doing, but this is definitely different. And the forest fires are crazy. I don't know what the deal is. They keep reigniting, for one. I don't understand that. I don't understand why our governor isn't helping out our local volunteer fire departments. We have this huge lake around here. You would think somebody would grab a helicopter, scoop up some of that water, and start dumping it. I mean, it's not that bad. I think there's 900 acres, last time I heard, on fire. You know, that's huge. But I think a helicopter could take care of that pretty quick, considering it's right next to the lake. The helicopter could go down, get the water, come up, boom, boom. I mean, it's in walking distance. I don't know why they're having the fire departments do all this. And then the fire departments during this wind are doing controlled burns. That doesn't make sense to me either. I mean, I'm not trying to judge them or anything. I just don't understand what they're doing. It's very concerning. So, you know, and the thing is I don't have a lot of water here. So if something caught fire, we'd be running back and forth with buckets. It'd be kind of tragic, actually. So we're not burning trash or doing anything. We don't want to risk anything, because it would be tough for us. And I'm sure you'd get a fine. Somebody would fine you, you know, money. I don't know, the county or the fire department or somebody. Now the police are involved. They're evacuating people, won't let anybody get back into their homes. So I don't know how long that's going to last. Like I said a few weeks ago, or the last warm spell, 4 or 5 days ago, the huge town next to us, the biggest town next to us, I should say, they evacuated that town. They started doing evacuations. So they let them in that night. But here they're not letting them in up there by the lake. But that Florida beach, I told you about that in the previous video. That Florida beach is on fire non-stop now. It just doesn't seem like they're getting it out. They say it's out, and then they're back the next day. And I was there the other day. I was one road over, actually. And I got to go back to pick up that leaf blower. I think I got to go pick that up. He hasn't said. I don't know if he's bringing it here, or if I got to pick it up. Then in the end, I got to go buy the fire, and now they're not letting anybody through. So I think I'm going to cut this one a little short and go eat, because Carolyn is now done with the food. So if you'll click this up next box, it'll take you to a video on my other channel. I'd really appreciate it if you go watch it. It really is helping out. We're so close. So hope I can inspire you to work hard so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.